So guys, if you have been following this particular channel, you are going to notice that I haven't left any stone unturned when it comes to speaking and standing for Nnamdi Kanu. And today's session isn't an exemption. Bola made Tinubu take things for granted in this particular country. He wasn't the one that arrested Nnamdi Kanu, but still yet, he's biting more than he can chew. Despite pleas from the US and UK, Tinubu has adamantly refused to adhere to those pleas, and even the US sent some observers during the last court sitting to come and observe and monitor what is happening in courts. Still yet, with those signs, Tinubu has remained adamant and has blatantly refused to listen to the cries of the whole world to release Nnamdi Kanu. Well, in this particular video, Tinubu has finally been exposed because the Constitution of Nigeria has finally vindicated Nnamdi Kanu and exposed his rights. And in this particular session, I'm going to be downloading you and exposing you to see the truth on how these people are treating Nnamdi Kanu. Because when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, they turn things upside down. All this man wants is Biafra. He wants the betterment of his people. Still yet, they are torturing him in detention. Don't also forget that he was illegally rendited back to Nigeria from Kenya. His human rights was abused. He was tortured. He was denied medical care. Recently, the Kenyan High Court declared 120 million naira in damages that should be awarded to him, and also declared that this man is innocent. Still yet, he's still in detention. Without wasting much of a time, watch this particular video that I'm about to display here for you guys. And after watching this particular video on display, we are going to be back and I'm going to show you the full constitution that vindicates Nnamdi Kanu and also puts Tinubu in trouble, and also tells you that Tinubu has a hand to play in Nnamdi Kanu's detention, because he has the right to tell Nnamdi Kanu, leave that particular detention. This man is free. Allow him go. Don't hold him again. The Kenyan High Court has vindicated him. Why holding him? Well, watch this video on display, and after watching this particular video, I'm going to show you how Tinubu has been caught and how Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated.
Let's talk about Biafra. Biafra has been a big topic in Africa, in fact in the world. A lot of people have said a lot of things about Biafra, and a lot of people believe that Biafra must come. In fact, I ran into a guy who told me that Biafra will come very soon, this year or next year, or as soon as possible. No doubt. This memory can't be wiped out from my mind. But let's focus. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS custody. Nigeria is spending money to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention, bring him to court, postpone the case, and just doing all the Maradona skills they can do. That is good. You see, Buhari arrested Nnamdi Kanu, but I think APC as a party has a bigger plan for Nnamdi Kanu. I think that they want to use Nnamdi Kanu as a political gesture. You know, a shake to the southeast in 2027. I feel, I might be wrong, but I feel that this is the target. This is 2025, 2 years to go. Maybe in 2026, mid-20 or early 2027, they just, because all the legal cases has found him not guilty yet, so far. So why he's still in detention, we don't know. So that means that there's something bigger they are planning. Something. They want to use him to entice Igbos for 2027 vote. Igbos, it's left for you to decide. If you think that they are right, or they will be right in 2027, then use him to release him. Then maybe Igbos will not say, wow, this is great. Tinubu has done wonderful, because he's not even the one that arrested him in the first place. In fact, they're even accusing some Igbo people as the ones who helped to get him arrested. So you see, they'll say, maybe your brother do one.
Section 39, which is freedom of expression, states that every person shall be entitled to freedom of expression, including freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference. This particular section supports that Kanu's right to speak about Biafra, criticize government, and advocate for self-determination. his rights. Broadcasts, interviews, and speeches that do not incite violence are protected. 2. Section 40. Rights to peaceful assembly and association. Every person shall be entitled to assemble freely and associate with other persons. How does it support Nnamdi Kanu? 1. Formation of IPOB, if unarmed and peaceful. Don't forget that IPOB is peaceful and it's not a violent group. 2. Organizing rallies, meetings, or movements pushing for Biafra or restructuring. Don't also forget that the federal government proscribed IPOB as terrorists. How can you proscribe a peaceful group as terrorists? People that are seeking Biafra, you proscribe them as terrorists. But you have not proscribed Fulani herdsmen that are carrying guns around as terrorists. It is Nnamdi Kanu and his peaceful IPOB supporters that you are declaring as terrorists. Tinubu should do the needful and resmart Nnamdi Kanu. Let's continue. Section 35. Rights to personal liberty. Every person shall be entitled to his personal liberty. How does this support Nnamdi Kanu? 1. Kanu's claim against unlawful detention or prolonged trial delays. 2. His extraordinary rendition, in brackets, kidnapping from Kenya without extradition, is a potential violation of these rights. You can now see how 35 vindicates Nnamdi Kanu. He was illegally rendited back to Nigeria. He was tortured. His human rights was being abused. But still yet, Tinubu has failed to look at Section 35. Nnamdi Kanu has no question to answer. He has no case to answer. They should release him because the Kenyan High Court has already vindicated him. Let's continue. Section 36. Right to fair hearing. In the determination of his civil rights and obligations, a person shall be entitled to a fair hearing. How does this support Nnamdi Kanu? 1. Kanu's demand for a public and fair trial. The federal government has failed to make Nnamdi Kanu's trial public. Something that is fishy. Every trial period or every time they hold his trial is always held in secret. Why can't you publicize it so that the world and the whole world can see what you are trying him for? They know that if they make Nnamdi Kanu's trial public, the whole world will see this. And the International Criminal Court may even come in and vindicate Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. 2. Right to legal representation, access to evidence, and a speedy trial. 3. Can be used to challenge secrecy or undue adjournments. Well, you have all seen how Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated by the constitution of this same Nigeria. But it is quite unfortunate that this same Nigeria has failed to use its constitution to great effect. Because Nnamdi Kanu has been abused. His human rights has been violated. Well, at this point in time, I'm going to allow you guys to tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. Do want to like this video, share this video, and most importantly, don't forget to hit the subscribe bell below so you won't miss any trending updates.